All right, it's the Mass Movie Mavens, and we've been wicked busy, as they say around here. It's Chris Palermo, Chuck Slavin. Chuck's on the phone on another set, on the set of Valediction, right, Chucky?
No rest for the wicked, boy.
And, geez, I did a bunch of days in the Adam Sandler film. Things are cranking along here. I think it's amazing when we're talking, you know, we're trying to plan for the show, and we're talking, you're on one set and I'm on another set in different parts of the state.
Hey, man, that's the way we do it, man. Mass Movie Mavens, you know, we stretch out. Massachusetts, start till Maine.
Okay, another movie starting up, Furry Vengeance, up in Topsfield.
Furry Vengeance, that's right. So that'll be a good one. That has Brendan Fraser in it. He plays alongside a bunch of, I think, CGI animals.
Is that right?
Best supporting actors.
Yeah. Also, now the governor did something good, Chucky.
That's right. Yesterday, the governor, depending on when you're listening to this, yesterday the governor signed some legislation that stopped some talk about actor salary caps for actors, you know, earning over $2 million. Now, the point being is that, you know, if an actor's making $2 million, I mean, obviously they can afford more taxes. But when talking about these tax credits, and especially for those listening in other states and here in Massachusetts, it's not, the point is, it's not about how much money the actor is making, it's about the principle. A cap says to someone that you can do a certain thing, but at some point there's a cap. Now, most people don't hit the cap, but the cap is a deterrent. It's like saying, you know, you can go into the store, but you can only spend $250. So people will start going, well, I want to spend more than $250, whether they have it or not. You know what I mean? So people will look at that, like in the case of Rhode Island, and they'll say, oh, you can only spend $15 million on your movie? Oh, and really? Well, what happens if my financer gives me more money? What happens if my producer decides that, you know, we found someone else to back us with even more money? People start doing this race inside their mind. So the cap is a problem, and Governor Deval Patrick, he fixed it. So he signed some legislation. He ended the talk about actor caps in Massachusetts, and you know, hopefully this is some inspiration for other states in New England to do something similar to the following of getting rid of some of these caps. But in order to do that, people have to write their legislation. Legislators, they're going to tell them how they feel. They're going to tell them how they're affected in the business, and everybody needs to always write in and say, hey, look, I'm an actor. I'm making some money, movie cash. I just want to let you know.
Good. I just want to remind you, you're listening to the Mass Movie Mavens. It's Chris Palermo, it's Chuck Slavin, and I got a voiceover seminar coming up, Chucky, on July.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Anybody that wants to get interested in this business and do some voiceovers and get their radio voices on, you're the man to see.
Thanks, man. It'll be July 11th and July 18th in Waltham at the Cameo Agency. Go to thecameoagency.com or email us contact@thetelevisionworkshop.com. That's July 11th, and then July 18th, a good voiceover seminar.
That's right. That's right. You can learn a lot.
And let's. I hope so. I'm still learning. Hey, let's talk about the shindig. Quite a party, huh?
Oh man, I think I'm still drunk from the shindig. It was a good time. It really was. We had a special performance by Dan Marshall. If people want to check it out, you can go on to. I believe you search the word PTNHD on YouTube, and you can see Dan Marshall's tribute to Michael Jackson. So he tributing the music. A lot of people have been saying, well, the man, he had all these problems. Well, the man had demons. But the idea is, I mean, we were all influenced by Michael Jackson's music. You know, I mean, growing up, everybody knows at least a Michael Jackson song.
Yeah, I'm actually a Prince fan, I don't mind telling you.
I can see that. A little Purple Rain. A little Purple Rain at your place.
A little, is that right? I don't know what that means. It's kind of funny. Okay, so okay, we had the shindig. You're gonna have another one probably in August, right?
Yeah, we're gonna shoot for August. We're gonna get. This time we did a cool thing. We had a featured attendee. We had Michelle Meek from New England Film. mavens.com, come down and hang out and talk to some people. And she actually stayed a lot longer than she said she was going to stay, which is really cool. It wasn't like, it's not like we're having some guest speaker. It's just we're having somebody in the room that we think is an important networking opportunity, because the Shindig is all about networking. And she said she'd come on our show. So that'll be great. So look for that in a couple weeks. We'll talk to Michelle in the studio.
Cool. And so we're getting ready here. Like I said, Furry Vengeance casting call and Fighter starting up next week. We're going to roll right into that.
Fighter, yeah, there's a couple other movies in the pipeline, and when I have my notebook, we'll be able to talk about them. Some of these other ones, there's ones with sex and drugs in the title. And,
all right.
There's some good stuff coming, so we'll be able to talk about that in a couple weeks. Hopefully have Michelle Meek on. And keep listening here. Keep to the Mass Movie Mavens, because we're giving you all the dish.
That's right. That's right. He is Chuck Slavin. He's no longer the mayor of background actors. He is actually the king of stand-ins. My name is Chris Palermo. These are the Mass Movie Mavens.